All right, guys, today we're going to be working on a method called substitution in an algebraic expression. So we are going to be taking a variable and we are going to be assigning it a value. Now they are choosing the value that the variable will be assigned, and we're going to practice plugging it in and coming up with a value for that algebraic expression. But let's start out by defining what is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that contains variables and operations. A regular expression is just numbers and operations. So an example of an expression would be 3 plus 4 or 8 squared divided by 2. Anything that has just numbers and operations is going to be an expression. But what would be an example of an algebraic expression? Vivia?
Like 4h and then in parentheses 4 plus 7.
Awesome. Anything with a variable. It's got numbers, variables, operations. That's perfect. So she said 4h parentheses 4 plus 7. What property could you use on that particular example to simplify it? Distributive property, because you've got something being multiplied outside of parentheses that you could distribute or give to both terms inside. Awesome. So when we evaluate an expression, we can plug in a given value for the variables. So next unit, we're going to focus on solving for variables. This unit, we're focusing on, can we substitute in values for variables and solve it using order of operations. So imagine a machine. Think about inputting a value into an algebraic expression that gives you an output. And we're going to do an example right now. Let's look over to the right. It says, let's say we want to input 5 into the expression 9x. So my expression right here is 9x, and I'm inputting the value 5 for x. So what does this expression become when I input 5?
45.
What's the expression, not the value yet?
45 plus 4.
9 times 5.
We put it like where the other arrow?
That's going to be the output. So what is the value of 9 times 5? 45. So we substituted or plugged in 5 for the variable. We solved it using order of operations, and we got the final value of 45. Try the 2 examples at the bottom on your own, please. All right, what's the equivalent expression when we substitute 4 in for x in the first example? What's the expression turn into? 4 times 4, and what's the final value?
16.
Awesome. And then the second expression, what does the expression turn into when you substitute in 3 for y?
7 times 3.
7 times 3, and the value is? 21. Awesome job. So this is substitution.